hero for mid, unless they really want to swap that troll over to the mid lane.
Is PL not? Is PL fine?
Timber's will be really tough to bring down, not just him, but it feels like a pretty decent troll game as well.
Yeah, they're the team that can, oh wow.
Good setup there. Century placed out. They knew exactly where SVG was at. Hans can try and run him down. They won't have enough damage with that rocket barrage. He does have another mango though. He's not going to try and chase it in though. Another creep wave was coming in, so VGJ Storm actually missed that out. MidasHim will cut his way back into his tower.
Yeah, you get 2 denies off it, though. You'll take that. Invis Sky up here, though. Bounty as well, so you have now tri-lanes in the top lane, but well, we'll see. Down bottom, Snaking's actually doing quite well against Timber, but he's in a lot of trouble. Might actually die. He will die here.
Yeah, Frost is just going to run him down with the Whirling Death. Pretty easy. Meanwhile, we actually TP'd back to base here on Hanskin. I think they want to make a play in the top lane, but it's going to be a bit too late. The Beastmaster's already been gone on by the tri-lane. Pablo reveals himself, but can't do anything as a non-disabling support. Not going to be able to stop the aggression from VGJ Storm.
The mid lane going very well for Era now. I think this is a favorable matchup for him if he gets that early head start, and he definitely got one. So
concussive shot, they managed to get it onto Yawar here. He's going to be hit by Hanskin. Wow. A bash to be able to finish him off pretty easy. Pablo will be traded out, but it means Hanskin can get some damage onto MSS, even gets the bash, allowing MidasHim to get a little bit more. Axe is up in 2 seconds, but it's not enough.
Liant core, and if you are in this position in a tri-lane that you're not even really free farming in, like you don't want to be here, and the Timber and the Troll are going to end up super over leveled and over farmed, and those are the key heroes for TFT.
Another charge through, great one from Hanskin because it bumps SVG in the charge as well. Split Earth is going to be able to land on the Spirit Breaker though. Hanskin gives up his life to save his buddy MidasHim.
Yeah, you don't mind, honestly. You can just keep beating in the top lane, it doesn't matter. In the meantime, you're crushing on the 2 heroes that are kind of uncountered by the threat, especially if you have an easy +1 from a support, like, oh, I don't know, Skyroth the Spirit Breaker.
You could see both teams are putting, in fact, all the teams so far have put some effort into making sure they're always picking up those 5-minute bounty runes. So adjusting to that patch change, charge in, Axe is going to land onto Yawar, and they do have the concussive shot. They're going to get a lot more right clicks in. Yawar forced to pop the wand, but it looks like he will die as the shot comes in from Pablo to be able to finish him off.
He only has the 58, so he'll need level 4, and then he can start hunting.
Courier does come in. Oh, they spotted him. They actually already have the sentry out. SVG, one last shot. Oh, barely underneath the sentry as he falls.
The support's down here to start playing around yourself, and yeah, you're going to get crushed up top as Beastmaster, but you don't care. Just keep eating this gyro.
You are level 4 and feeling the burn right now. Timbersaw goes for the dive. Will collect the bounty on him. Yep. All that effort put into trying to pick off the Courier, as you said, Kyle, you just don't have the guaranteed damage, and now SVG should die. They do have a dust to be able to spot him out.
Yeah, I have made that mistake in the past, and then I practice moded it, and you realize just how much I really think you ever want 2 on a team like this, especially when you're a bit behind against the massive AoE threat of a Timbersaw. Because no matter what you buy, right, he's just going to plant himself with a tower.
Yeah. Underlord is going to be feeling a gank right now. We're watching Yawar getting chased by Frost. They're going to be able to run him down underneath the tower. The missile's going to be able to land just in time. He gets away to the trees over the top lane. Snaking is going to die to that gank. Back over the gyrocopter underneath the tower. Another good shot. They are going to be able to finish him off. Right-clicked underneath the
lane. This is a 10th pick that changes the win conditions and the makeup of the Dota. It's not a Viper.
It's not a Viper indeed. Slowed down by the lightning. We do have a missile coming in. This is only a level 4 gyrocopter, still at 8.5 minutes. And now both supports are here trying to protect this troll. They're going to have a charge in. Air's going to challenge him. Popping the whirling axes, hoping to be able to get a bash. Same with Hanskin. They will be able to run down Yawar, but Era is struck down by the lightning. Now Snaking. He makes his helmet dominated creep run into this one, but the neutral creep denied for Pablo.
Excellent play.
Managed to get a chakram onto MSS. Timber chain through. Axis is going to miss. MSS will survive, but Resolution may not. Underneath the tower with Era helping to dive this tier 1. They will get that kill, and now Roar onto Leshrac. They'll collect that kill as well. Dominating spree already.
Into point booster. Now he just rushes a Bloodstone. He is unkillable. In the meantime, he was just there. Not even first net worth on his team as Troll rushing a Battle Fury, another item. Excellent for accelerating. Had a free game as well.
Really trying to take that tier 1 tower, and they will, as well as the kill onto Pablo, but the dive at top lane, Resolution.
I'd actually like to see him stay there. I don't think he should back away. Like, there's no reason to run up over into this area of the woods. Just sit top. They can't kill you. You were right. He is invincible.
Caught the bounty hunter. A level 5 kill. Can't really get away. There's a charge on him.
Yep. And that's an excellent counter pick, but all of a sudden that's going to secure a kill. So I like the pick a lot, especially when you have the ability with your draft to always be able to pressure and threaten.
Look at Yoda's buddy just running around with his haste sprint. They do have the shapeshift though. Thinking about the roar, goes for MSS, now trying to run himself away. They slow him down a little bit, but never mind, he's AC. He keeps on cruising ahead of the shapeshifted wolf. He has a little bit of extra movement speed advantage and will finally be able to collect the kill, but the big fight underneath the Underlord is going to be able to get another kill. Spirit Breaker goes down. That's a 3-for-1 exchange. A huge team fight for VGJ Storm.
Yep, a charge on the bounty again.
Trying to use a little bit of momentum to go and gank that top lane, but all it results in is SVG maybe getting caught. What a pit of malice actually, and Spirit Breaker's on the low ground, so they're going to be able to gobble him up pretty quickly. And meanwhile, Beastmaster's going to be run down by level 10. Still doesn't have his first item, which is going to be drums. Basic stat item just to try and boost him a little bit. Frost is going to try and come up to this top lane and get into some fights. They're going to run into the Underlord. Now he's silenced up, can't actually get an Uber away, so he's going to get blown up, but MSS will successfully TP out at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay for them still because you're actually able to take fights. If you're VGJ, you just need to keep stalling the game. You're going to need BKBs on your cores. You need Lesh to actually just get huge as well. And they're level 7 now, so it is most guaranteed to be a one-shot.
A charge onto this bounty hunter, the shapeshift activated by Lycan. They're going to go for a Dark Rift play. They're going to catch this troll. Excellent pickup. They might be able to grab the Spirit Breaker as well. They have a track on him. MSS looking to be able to slow him down. Has a split earth. Will be able to land that stun before the charge can come out from Hanskin. VGJ Storm, they have really turned this game around the last 5 minutes. Gyrocopter going for the kill on Frost. Now Pablo's coming in, sneaking in from the side, can slow Yawar and see if they can actually turn things around. But Frost doesn't actually have a whole lot of mana. He's not even trying to help out Pablo. Pablo might be able to finish off Yawar by himself, but a magic wand. That was enough to stay alive.
The super earn is the big timing. As soon as the Spirit Vessel's picked up, he will die.
Oh, look at this ancient stack, and you know VGJ Storm want to interrupt it, but SVG is already charged by Hanskin. A Lance Rack as well as the Gyrocopter are behind him though, so the Bounty Hunter is going to get blown up. But doesn't look like VGJ Storm could take that fight. There were too many members around that troll. Final tribes on here. 2 of them just ran into the pit straight up. The rest of 3 are smoked up around this area. They do have wolves inside the pit. They do have the vision here. They're trying to force it onto the bounty hunter. They start back away. Now they're Gyrocopter in some serious trouble, getting blown up by the Primal Roar plus the Skywrath Mage, but it's not quite enough damage. Pull back the Trockham, and that'll be enough. Hanskin is stuck. He doesn't have a charge up at Timbersaw. He sees all these grouped up strength heroes and he sees money. He's going to try and bring down that Underlord. They take your hero, but with the Timbersaw, he can easily cut him down to size. They'll do say like the MVP of that fight's got to be Hanskin, right? Yeah. Just selflessly putting himself on the front line, doesn't even die for it. Shapeshift being used, trying to chase down Jonas Afon, but Frost is here. Don't fight into the Timbersaw, but they're going to ignore him and just pick up the Jonas Afon kill, take the tier 1 tower as well, and back out.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm not going to comment on that, but Frost...
No roar being used? I heard you.
I don't know if Frost wanted to necessarily didn't go for some mask Yasha build, because he is going to be the strongest hero, but he has to get real farm for that to happen.
Bounty Hunter will finally be found.
Yeah.
Tried his luck one too many times in this 20 troll.
This is the play. Make them all come back. Keep going, guys. Get the tier 3. You have BKB troll. Let's go.
Dark Rift in from the Underlord. Flash Track is still ways away. Raudomatos on Yawar. He doesn't have a BKB, but he will survive barely. Skywrath Mage looks like he's going to be caught by the Pit of Malice. He'll end up going down. Final Tribe lose one of their supports, but they do get a lot of damage on that tier 3 and successfully
to just pressure. I think that was a free tier 3, and this we saw this last game from VGJ Storm. They're just a little too passive
here. They're going to find the Bounty Hunter underneath the Ward Sentry combination. Take him out. Can they take a further fight? Well, it looks like they're going to catch the Underlord stunned up underneath the Chakram. A lot of damage, plus the Primal Roar. Yeah, that's a dead Underlord. A nifty-looking split Earth, but it will not deter Final Tribe. Looks like they're going to go high ground once again.
You do have buyback on Underlord if you need it, but I think you might end up just sacking this Rax. I don't think you take this fight ages for another minute. You can't fight them here.
Final Tribe keep going. Well, they thought about it with the Underlord buying back. No need. They've done enough damage to VGJ Storm's economy. All they have to do is make sure they don't give up any kills on their way out. Kill combo running through.
Yep, Shiva's on the Timber as well. Another courier killed by SVG. Well,
the aggressive sweep through the jungle, knowing that it's very likely VGJ Storm kind of pushed out, trying to farm that area. And sure enough, they're going to run into MSS Leshrac.
I mean, they go straight mid. Beautiful. Kill into tower. Make it happen.
Oh, they're actually being...
Pro 3, he's got Aura, and he's going for a Crimson Guard, which is that item that, I mean, when you're playing against Lycan and Gyro...
They're trying to cheeky Dark Rift play, and they'll run into Pablo. Snaking is...
Do enough damage yet. You've itemized purely defensively, but at this point, you're so far behind that it just doesn't matter. Because you don't do any damage, and they're still doing lots.
One good hold, and maybe you can complete that Divine Rapier. As he is a good 4,000 gold away. But I'm not sure how they stop this troll. They're just leading him on the front lines. Now they're going to go with the Primal Roar. Just blow up Snake King. That Underlord is nothing to them. Blink forward from the troll. Immediately gets on top of the Gyrocopter. But with the buyback from the Underlord, they do not want to throw this game. Final Tribe want a game 3. They will back out. They've already forced a second buyback out of VGJ Storm. Now thinking about it, as they go into the high ground, they're going to try and challenge VGJ Storm for overextending themselves. They get on top of the Gyrocopter, and that's exactly what Troll's got to do in every single one of these fights. Now Gyrocopter, he's going to buy back as well. MSS, though, keeps on getting poked down by these axes, and they run themselves away again. Bottom lane, Resolution did manage to take the tier 3, almost dies there. Resolution has a little bit more time with the shapeshift. Frost is determined to catch up with him, and they actually managed to get the charge on. Resolution goes to TP up, but the charge will land first. Resolution will die for his attempt.
Yep, it was the right play. VGJ kind of all in, relaxing like he's a casting.
Now the lanes are pushed in, so Final Tribe, they have nothing to fear. No more split push shenanigans available for VGJ Storm. And certain heroes without buyback, Underlord and Gyrocopter, they get to pick off on either one of those. And this game is probably over. Get a good amount of harassment damage onto Era, down to half HP, but he does have BKB Satanic, so... Oh, Snaking helps SVG by tanking...
And then I want to, you're going to keep going. I would like to see Timbersaw get stacks from creep camp and then come back over.
Jump forward from Jonas Amon. They are going to go for the Underlord with a double chakrams. Easy pick off there. Yawar popping his BKB and running away from Aaron, but he's got to get some damage in somewhere. Now trying to go for Frost. That's a tanky guy though. Jonas Amon, that's an easy pick off. Maybe the Beastmaster will go down. Resolution. Oh no, he got the bash. Era fights. Fortunately, they do manage to kill Era. Resolution is low, but he runs back to the fountain. Back to safety he goes. Split Earth, stopping Frost from being able to timber.
Yeah, we see that stat from Knoxville there about, I believe that was the European qualifier. I'm not sure how much stats actually matter in games played there.
Final Tribe, may lose Frost here. They went for a gank on him. We saw how hard it was last time around. The Timber Chain gets out of the call down. MSS is here, and they're going to lay out enough magic damage to finally finish him off. Hanskin with a charge, runs into the pit of malice. The rest of the team is here. Hanskin's already low enough, managed to get off the ultimate, but Era instantly locks onto the Underlord, tries to go for Yawar, doesn't get the bash, so he turns back and finishes off the Underlord. Doesn't let him Dark Rift away. MSS slowed down by the Chakram. Good use of the net as well from Jonas and Bond. And Hanskin found the Bounty Hunter as well. So that's going to be a third death. They did manage to kill the Timbersaw, but he is instantly back up thanks to all those Bloodstone charges he had. And he just clipped Resolution with the Scotty. Missing with the first chakra. Has another one though. TP out.
Do you know why they killed him? Do you see what Lycan has in his inventory? That's the only kill the Timber, all right?
Double range.
It's not going to be here in time. Well, they so Resolution commits.
All right, just ignore mid. Just ignore it. Wait until you have that second Divine Rapier. It's on the Courier. The Courier's got to get back to the base, and then you can make your last stand as VGJ.
I can't believe I didn't notice.
All right, maybe it's going to have to be against Megas, but you will have double Divine Rapier.
What a game. This is something you don't see every day. I gotta say, I have seen a number of double...
Well, there's no reason not to just go into the... Oh, there's the Dark Rift play. It's gonna happen. They're gonna try and jump with the Wolf and go straight inside the pit, see if they can actually stop this. Pit of Malice, they're gonna blow up one hero. Skyrath Mage already down. The agent's on the deck, but they're gonna try and get some more. Jonas Bond is quite low. Pop of the Blade Mail, but it's not gonna make a difference. Yawar is able to clean that kill up as well. Hanskin bouncing over with his ultimate. They might be able to finish off the rest of these supports as well. Timbersaw gets gobbled up. Holy cow! Final Tribe!
I told you!
Era, can they act?
And didn't take it. Like, a team fight's impossible to lose. They just cast their spells and hit.
They know that bounty rune is missing. SVG has given up his life for double bounties.
No buyback either. But I don't...
Final Tribe, despite it only being a bounty hunter pickoff, are going to try and pressure VGJ Storm underneath their tier 4s. They've already taken one of the tier 4s. with double siege wagons, quadruple siege wagons now. That tier 4 is not going to last for long. Primal Roar onto the Underlord. Here comes Era, looking to be able to take down the Underlord first. VGJ Storm, meanwhile, has UR in the backlines, but he's completely controlled up by Hopkins. Now he's getting those flat cannon shots, and tier 4 is going to fall. A lot of damage onto Era. Era does have the Aegis, though, and he's actually life stealing up, back to full, forcing Resolution back inside his mountain, and now the throne completely exposed. All those siege wagons going to work, as well as Era's range raxes from the back. Resolution, popping the refresher shards, looking to be able to take down Era, but the bashes, he's having a hard time manning up against Era. Era again focusing on that throne, but now here comes the Gyrocopter. Both Divine Rapiers are going to focus on this support. Oh, Papa, he is already dead. Timbersaw thrown up in the air. Gold Scepter down. They managed to finish off the troll. His Aegis will bring him back to life. Resolution looking for round 2, but he already blinks himself away, so instead they're going to have to go for Frost. His shapeshift not going to last long, but neither is his life. Divine Rapier on the deck. Era's turn, caught the Bounty Hunter as well, and now it's all up to UR. They have no buyback from these heroes. Pick up that Divine Rapier, my friend. You are the last stand for your throne in this game 2.
And you can see they kite soon as you get through the flak of Gyro. He no longer is able to not just defend the base, but attack your team.
Oh no, that
now you're in trouble.
He brought back the missile. Era is here. He takes advantage of that stun. Chain bashing UR down. He does have a buy, but is already dead. GG. VGJ Storm lose the second game.